forbidden. Consumer suspended. Permission denied. Hello. Today, we are going to go at it again. We're going to go at it again. We're going to make stuff show up on the screen. We're going to make it happen this time. Instead of using Claude, though, we're going to be using Roocode. We're going to be using Gemini from Google. We're going to see how Gemini handles these problems in space. If we can get better results. So, I'm Ryan Torvik with Two of Tree Technology. Let's get this started. All right, so, well, let's see. Let's see how big it is. So I have an STM32 discovery board. I want to create a Platformio project that will print Hello World on the attached LCD display. So on this thing, I would just want to print Hello World. And yeah, I guess we'll try to add a little more context to that automatically. Help me out here. Are you using, I didn't say default, I said Gemini. Create a Platformio project that initializes the onboard LCD, configures the necessary GPIO pins and display controller, implements HOW or BSP libraries, sets up display parameters including resolution and color depth, and prints Hello World text on the LCD screen with proper font rendering and positioning, ensuring the text is clearly visible and properly formatted on the display. Perfect. Sounds great. All right, let's send this off to Gemini and see what happens. We've got an API request response. Here we go. We need to know the specific model of the blah, 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 blah. So I've got, I don't know, what does this say on here? It is the STM32 F746G-Disco. All right. So we will initialize a subtask to do what? What's it going to do? Parent task. Oh, cool. All right. So it remembers, I must have that stored somewhere in there where PIO is installed. All right. Invalid use of dashboard. Please search for board ID. All right. So you're trying an alternative ID. Still said invalid the project directory. No, because you haven't created the directory. What are you going to do now? Okay, make dir. All right, now run the command. Not bad. Project has been successfully initialized. All right. Now I need to ensure platform INI. Task completed. Interesting. Because I think before, with Claude, what it had done is it had manually created all the directories. And Gemini was just like, oh no, just run this PIO command to do it instead. Awesome. So it initialized it. Now what are we doing? So we're just creating a main.cpp. Calls a bunch of functions. Bunch of stuff here. Okay. Task complete. Oh, okay. Well, let's plug in my board. Where's my... All right, it's right here in front of me. Dun, 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 dun. That's it, right? We're done. We're complete. It's going to try to run. So I'll plug in my board. Okay, lights on. Let's get started. This is what was done. Task complete. All right, run command. Bomb. Oh, because like, what did you? I'm not. Let's just start a task. Okay. All right. So please flash the Platformio project to my board. Okay. Run. Upload. I don't understand. Could not find package. Okay. It's doing a Brave web search. That's nice. Because I have the module. The content, the model content provider server. Okay. So it's changing the lib depends to the framework STM32. Okay, and it's going to try to run it again. Could not find the package. Requirements to your system. All right, so what did it do? It tried again. Okay, so framework STM32 cube. All right, run command. There it goes. Compiling, fatal error, no such header. All right, let's see what happens. What are you going to do now? Oh, it's got a context condensing. Okay. This typically means the board support package is not correctly linked. Okay, include paths. Let's try the command suggested by the compiler error log to find the library that provides this thing. Okay, go for it. Oh, so there are 4 packages. Claude would have just created the header file for us. Derp. Okay, so we just added Platformio. We added the first one, embed, edamame 22. All right, run command, installing missing packages, compiling. Okay, still missing, no such file or directory. I feel like, I mean, we just solved this, right? I wonder what it's going to do next. Because we could search to see if it's as lib depths. Is there an inc depths as well that we should be including? I don't know. Isn't being correctly picked up by the build process. That's true. It appears that even with an empty lib depths, the build system is not correctly located in your header files. That's true. The errors indicate the how files. Oh, let's try cleaning the project first to remove any potentially stale build artifacts. You got it. All right, same problem. Build is still failing. Compiler can't find it. It is listed in a package and how source file is being compiled, which means the framework is present. Okay, so it's going to be looking for, it's going to use a find command to see if it can find them in our Platformio directory instead of just hallucinating them. Header files are there. Okay, so it just added them to the include build flags. Oh, cool. And it actually uses the Platformio packages dir instead of like hard coding the path. All right, run command. Cool. Well, that's different. Undefined reference. Okay, those are linker errors. Source filter has been updated to include some C files. So it's going to build some C files. Interesting. I didn't think you would need to do that. But all right, let's see what happens. Undefined reference to main. Okay, well, that's a different one. Hey, we're getting different errors each time. Multiple definitions of font 24 table. Okay, that makes sense because you're compiling C files from other people's stuff. Warning indicates the source filter is deprecated. You should use build source filter. Oh, cool. Yeah, do that. So now what are you doing here? Build source filter instead. All right. Clean, doing clean first and then upload. All right, now we just have an undefined reference to main. Okay, main.cpp specifically. I would think you wouldn't have to do this, but we'll see what happens. Still undefined reference to libfill0 undefined reference to main. It didn't resolve it. That's true. So what are you doing? Been reverted to using just the source directory. Okay, and you're going to try it again, which is, okay, same problem. Sometimes this happens in a mix of C and C++ projects. So it's extern seeing some stuff. Okay, extern C around something. Okay, so extern C main. Huh. Okay. Sure. Correctly wrap the definitions of these things in main.cpp. All right, let's see what happens. Still has the same error. Highly unusual. Uh-oh. Oh, now it's removed everything. Yeah, it's back to that. All right, you're starting to go off the rails here. Going off the rails, going off the rails, going off the rails. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you're gonna put those back. So we're just redoing the same thing we did before. Okay, now we've got those same build errors as well. LD flags, you're doing the same build source thing again. I mean, there's got to be a way to just, this looks exactly the same. I mean, I'll run, but it should. Okay. Oh, whoa, slow down. Okay. So that's what I want to know. Like, why are we building those C files then? We shouldn't build those C files. There shouldn't be a build source filter. We should just be able to say, same thing here, that we should be able to say like some sort of library dependency. All right, can we use the platformio config to include a link against the BSP library instead of manually adding the include directory and then compiling the C files? Okay, so, but it's not, that's not working. Yeah, it's not going to find it in there. Or it is. Disco. So if we can, so what did you do? I don't like this. I don't like adding these things on the command line like this. Yeah, so this is still, yeah, this is not good. It's failing because, yeah, the header is part of the imps. All right, so we're running this thing where I don't know Platformio enough to be able to debug this. And so we're asking the AI to debug it, and it doesn't understand enough to debug it either. And I could like Google this and like look up project examples and stuff too, but that's the whole point of having the AI do it for me so that I'm not having to learn all these different things themselves. Which I appreciate it not hallucinating a bunch of header files and a bunch of C files and then trying to make its own libraries. Like I appreciate that. It's doing what I want it to do, which is going through the Platformio configuration. Let's revert. Okay. No, that's still there. All right, buddy. Like one more adjustment. Build source filter there, framework there. Still got header files there. You're gonna run into all sorts of undefined symbol errors. Oh, just main. I wonder if there's something because of the package that we're using that's trying to call main and we need to color it with something. Because why is this? Well, it went back down to mostly nothing. Yeah, it's still going back. I mean, yeah, it's going to go through. I mean, are we just in a loop here? All right, so I want to ask it specifically. I'm like, hey, go just Google this. Like, go Google this. See what happens. These are $1.80 so far. Let's search for solutions online. What? You can create your own board support package? I was trying to not create my own board support package. Copying the source file in the project directory works too. Might have trouble with build source filter entries that point outside the project's media directory. Oh, this is not good. Okay, go ahead. Now you're gonna have to copy more files over? Oh, don't do it. We need to find this. That's you're ruining the whole point. I guess it's kind of my fault for they're just copying files over now. Like this is a bad idea. The build is progressing, but we're going in the wrong direction. This is such a bad idea. All right, so at least it's multiple definitions of font 4024. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so upset if this works. Please don't work. Oh wait, oh it did work. It's a different color. It's a different color now. Oh man, I kind of don't want it to have worked. Crap. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go start a new task. We're gonna go straight to code this time. Maybe debug. Let's go debug. See what happens. Let me see what debug does. Expert software debugger specializing in systematic problem diagnosis and resolution. Done. All right. So we're gonna go debug. I'm going to say the code for my project, and it's currently in debug. I want this. No, I want Gemini in default. So we're going to go here, click on this button to like spruce it up and fix my language or whatever so we can better digest it. My goodness. Okay. Program, but it's not printing hello world to my. No. I'm not trying to do it to the UART. Just shows a blank screen. I'm trying to out. No, I don't want to do anything with you. No, you just. No, forget it. You missed the point. All right, send message. Let's start by reading main.cpp. Appears reasonable. Okay, let's investigate two primary possibilities: SDRAM not initialized, LCD initialization failure. Okay. There's a conditional, so we might not. Data and found no occurrences. This implies the preprocessor macro is not defined in your project. Therefore, blah, blah, blah. Specifically, I'd like to add BCP sign in before. Like this. Yeah, go for it. Okay, so it's adding a BCP, BSP LCD display on call. How delay. Okay. Does that work? Reject that. I don't need that. That's fine. I don't care about that. It can have squiggles. Includers. No. It's fine. Cancel. Just, all right, please flash the board with the new code. Stop trying to fix squiggles. Sure. Yep. It's fine. I just flash the board. I don't know that run's going to do it. If that's going to compile it. Okay, now upload. Up. Please verify the hello world is displayed. There is no hello world on the display. It's not happening. Well, hypothesis is that the order of operations for drawing the frame buffer and turning the display on might be causing issues. More time to stabilize after being turned on. Okay. There's an apply diff error. Okay. Apologies. My goodness. Edit unsuccessful. Remove the display on from the line. 26. Insert after the display string at. All right. So it added, what did it? It didn't do much. It rewrote the whole file, but it only added, it was having trouble applying a diff, I see. So they read the entire context and they remove some stuff. So it moved it clear, set it to blue, and then wait. There's a how wait before it goes. So, okay. Sounds good. Run command. Okay, target clean. I don't know why you're breaking this down into 3 different steps, but whatever. And then run upload. Still blank. Let's consider the few possibilities. STRAM initialization, LCD controller configuration issues. A subtle misconfiguration could cause this. Okay, what are you doing now? Modify to capture and check the return value of LCD init. Oh. If there's an error, so check LCD init. But then, all right, fine, whatever. Clean. You can do that all together, you know. Yep. It flashes white and then blank. Okay, so now what are you gonna do? It's gonna check SDRAM init. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so we can see and verify. It is not blinking anymore, so that's good. Clean. Run. Oh my gosh. Whatever, I'm glad I'm not running anything. And run. White. Oh, okay. The board is doing nothing. LCD is white. So does that mean the SDRAM in it failed? This is great. You're doing great so far. Hold on to it. Some of the decisions you made I'm not so excited about, but whatever. Data and ext SDRAM will no longer be defined. Okay. Target clean, target upload. There we go. Much better. Okay. No, it is blank. I didn't see it flash white. Okay, remodify it, call it explicitly, check the status. Okay, reapplying all the changes. Change that comment, because that was important to do. White. Stuck on white. The LCD is white. Enable iCache, enable Dcache. A common culprit for this behavior is the CPU cache and the DMA capable is cache coherency. When the CPU writes pixel data to the frame buffer, these writes might be buffered in the Dcache. Okay, we'll modify the CPU cache enable function to comment out CPU cache enable. Okay, sure. Sounds good. Run command. There's clean, rebuilt, and flashed. It is white. Disabling Dcache didn't do it. It's active and driving the panel, but it's displaying a default state or incorrect data. Okay. So what are you going to do here? You are keep Dcache disabled, explicit SDRAM initialization, and then call LCD clear red, comment out the text display functions for now, and then say display on. All right, sounds great. I don't see it. This LCD is white. Okay, frame buffer. Okay, it's reading some files. Expected is a standard part of the STM queue that project is compiling linking against this how as seen in the build logs. Slightly different name. Huh. What are you looking for? Oh, you're just trying to actually like read the source code. The build system is clearly finding and compiling this, but we did copy a bunch of crap around. Highly unusual. This is highly unusual. All right. Getting hungry. You know what? Do AIs get hungry? The helper functions. Okay. Looking at these. To add this call, there's a reload, immediate, and layer default init. Okay. So we're going to add those in here. All right. So you write a bunch of header of source code from somewhere else, and then updated main to call different functions. All right, let's see what happens. Run command. Clean. Flashing my face. Still white. Just gonna re-enable the Dcache. You go run command. Nope. White. It is white. Okay. Frequency to calculation. State. Okay. Okay. White screen. There's no effect. All right. So you need to. I don't want to go back. Going forward. Going forward. Clean target upload. Run command. Flashing, flashing, flashing. White. Okay. What is the behavior? Is white. Okay. Layer configuration. Display on is called. Very subtle misconfiguration. Hardware signal integrity issue. Let's look at the SDRAM init and initialization process. Some SDRAM configurations might require cast latency 3, especially if timings are marginal. Okay, so it's going to reordering some stuff in main.cpp. It's a long shot, but reordering initialization can sometimes remove subtle timing dependencies. Well, thank you. All right, here we go. Clean upload. Is white, 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 white. It did like the thing went flashed over there. Oh my gosh, I need an oscilloscope. Further software-only diagnosis becomes extremely challenging. Common issues like cache. Given the symptoms, the problem is likely in the intricate details of the STM interface and the STM interface. I recommend the following paths for future and further investigation, which go beyond, unfortunately, what I can directly execute. SDRAM chip, examine MPU configuration, hardware debugging, simply further bare metal test. I've exhausted the most common software debugging steps I can guide you through with the available tools. Oh my gosh, did you give up on me? I don't even know what to say. Okay, so Gemini gave up on me. It's like nope, nope. You're gonna have to, here's some ideas. Good luck, get out of my face. Okay. Well, thanks, Gemini, for helping out as much as you did and for debugging as much as you did. I have a white screen again. Super cool. All right, well, we'll keep at it. I'll find another time to go and try this again. In the meantime, hop on down there and then buttons and smash the like and subscribes. And yeah, we'll see you next time.